Hi Stampers! Today we'll be making this Blossom birthday card. I've used all the new 5 ink colours as the blossoms on it, which are Lucky Limeade, Calypso Coral, Pool Party, Island Indigo and Wisteria Wonder. I've also used Crumb Cake for the base, which measures 14.9 by 21 centimetres. I've got a piece of Basic Black, which we'll be altering for this card. We won't be using a punch. Along the bottom we'll be using 2 little of these little blossoms in Basic Black. And the Basic Black measures 11 by 7 centimetres. And the Whisper White piece here, this one measures 10.5 by 6.5 centimetres. Let's get started. To start off with, you'll take your Whisper White piece and you'll run it through your Sizzix machine, and you'll use the embossing plate final press from Stampin' Up, and then once that's done, you'll adhere your Whisper White to your Basic Black. There we go. We're now going to adhere this Basic Black piece to our crumb cake. But when you do this, you do want to leave allowance for half of a blossom, because you don't want your blossom to hit the bottom. And there we go. We're now going to take a pair of scissors and just cut our black blossoms in half. One. Oop, that one won't be good. I'll cut it on a little bit of a bend. It's okay, I might just take a little bit more off of this one and have them a little bit closer. You can use your cutter to get a better cut on them. I just thought I would eyeball it. Okay, then we're going to use our Mono Tombow liquid glue, and just making sure they're touching on the blossom, the petals. Oh, there we go. You see how my 2 petals here and here, they're touching each other? That's how it should be, just so they do fit on this card. And then we're just going to use our mono glue and put a small dot on each one and adhere them down. There we go. They fit perfectly from side to side on that. So now we're going to take all of our ink colours and we're going to cut out the blossoms. But to save time, I've already cut out one of each of the new ink colours, and then you just line those up where you'd like them. Once you know where they're going, you can just take a dimensional and just pop those up. And there we go. You're now going to cut out in black, you're going to cut out a modern label punch, which I've already done, and taking 2 glue dots. You can use any kind of adhesive to put these down. I've just chosen to use glue dots, 1 on each end. You'll just adhere that down to the card. Like so. We're now going to do our blossoms in the middle, and with Whisper White and the Boho Blossom Punch, you're going to cut 5 of the smallest blossom on the punch, all in Whisper White. And then you're going to take your in colour. You need 1 each to match the blossom base. And then you're just going to, oops, can't grab it, ink around each one. So then you'll take the next colour and do it again. I've already done, to save time, I've already coloured mine in. And then with a glue dot, you'll adhere each one of those down. And there we go. Now we're going to take a pearl and just place 1 pearl in the center of each of the blossoms. And there we go. We're now just going to do our sentiment. And I'm going to use from Teeny Tiny Sentiments. I'm going to do a friend to friend. Then I'm just going to stamp that in Stays on Black. There we go. And then we're going to use our word window punch and just cut that out. Sorry about that. And there we go. Now we're just going to adhere that to our modern label punch. And there we go. The last thing we're going to do is using the white Signo gel pen. We are just going to do a dash line about 2 to 3 mils off of the edge of the black around the entire layer. And there we go. I might just put a dot in the middle of each of our black half blossoms. And there we go. And that is the card for today. I hope you like it. Bye.